Hello, Giga Gang. I said I was going to be on this evening on ScavTalk, but I actually changed my mind and I'm going to be on now. I've just put the AC on, so it's fine. It works better this way if I'm on now and not tonight, because I have some stuff I need to get done. So I decided to let's just jump in and do some stuff this afternoon, which is slightly off schedule. Well, actually, no, this is the usual schedule. This is what I'm supposed to be on, so this makes it slightly easier. So we're going to start with a touch of arena as well. I've just changed over my preset for scout, so I've made an MCX. So we're actually going to be using the MCX today in some of the games, hopefully over on the EFT side. So I've actually made myself an MCX with CBJ scout setups. It's hopefully somewhat analogous to what we're going to be using over there. I still have this like last hero one, which I'm pretty committed to finishing. So I'll see if I can replace some of these and get them into last hero. Hopefully it won't cost too much. It's all blast gang stuff. 27 headshots from counts, quite a lot, but more of these ones then. The checkpoint. It is quite expensive to get them all into last hero, so we'll see. More headshot ones. Okay, replace that. It wants us to play assault, which I'm not going to do, but maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that later. Enemies headshot. I wonder, what can assault take? If you do, actually, and how many kills is it? Oh no, it's 5th place. We're playing assault, so what have we got in it? What I've got in preset? So assault wise, I never really used this one. I never really use the M4 anymore, to be honest. What guns have we even got over here? S58. We could use the S58. We could try that out instead of the M4. We'll do that maybe afterwards. Yeah, I don't tend to use the M4 much anymore in arena. I don't really know why. I just tend not to. Let's have a quick look. What can we do with this? Should we go like, should we just BMD it up? I've never really used this in arena, so I need to check exactly what I have access to. All of this stuff is locked, so that's fine. Okay. Well, I'll just stick on something. Okay, it's 80k. So buy that. We get 30 rounders, pretty nice. Then we can probably get. Is that one? No, that one's worse. 80 foul. That one's an unlock. All right. Get rid of that. Extreme duty. We'll just stick the EXP3 on it. Yeah, I decided to go live anyway. I was like, whatever. We'll just go live. It'll be fine. It works better for me to do it now than later. So, remove the mag. Right, let's have a look. So what have we got? BCPF MJ. I think that's all we can get, really, isn't it? Let's see. How much of this can we... This isn't the best ammo of all time, so it should be able to get a couple of mags of this. Right, let's see. And how many ammos can we do with this? No, maybe we just do a 20 rounder as well. Regular 20. Fill that. Not quite. Nearly. 18. 19. Yeah. Nearly full. It's alright, that'll do. This is over on Scout, so this should be okay. Right, oh no, sorry, this is on Assault. It's on Assault. Right, so we've got one for each. Okay, so we'll start with... These are the two that I was thinking of using. So we'll try and get both of these done. And then we'll play into the main go back into the main game. Yo, Maniac, what's going on? Quite expensive. Did you have 80? Yeah, it's because I've not moved any of this around. Are you an HK kind of guy? Not really. I'm more of an M4 person. Which class have access to the best bullets? Definitely Scout and Marksman, but Marksman doesn't really get any full auto. Scout, I think, is probably the best all-round class because you get good bullets and you get fully automatic weapons. So we're going to be using the MCX on Scout in a moment. Yo there, yo, what's going on? Yeah, I'll probably, like I was saying earlier, I'll probably access this once I have level 4 traders and max traders and they're all open. Then I'll probably break my embargo on ref once and for all. CBJ nasty in the MCX? Yeah, I haven't used it yet. I'm yet to use it in arena. I think it's because it's a Lega medal for the MCX. So up until now, I've never bothered. But this wipe, I don't really care. So I've just paid the Lega medal to buy the MCX. I'm not fussed. Yeah, the HK, I've always found it just a bit too sprayy for me. Okay, so Scout, we've got this MCX. Let's try the MCX first in this game. And then next game, we'll swap over to this SA58 Assault. Let's just see how it goes. Having a blast with the RSAS. Nice. Got my Ledex telescope, and I got to do healthcare privacy. Yeah, just get that done. Get that done, and you can get your thick. It'll be good. Definitely worthwhile. Ah. Hopefully the AC unit's not too disruptive. Caught in there. Just finished podcast, sketchy streaming, hell yeah. Yeah, I wasn't going to go live. I was going to go live. Wait, what? Oh, someone else killed him. Ooh, off. You see some people at plus 30 level ones without finding a figurine? I have, yeah. The Uber grinders, eh? Terratex and those boyos. Yeah, what do I really need now? Getting some aim punch from this, the rip. Whee! Oh. Yeah, the AP, I feel like the 45 AP, it really gives some serious aim punch. Somehow. I don't think I've even used the MCX yet. Ah! Oh, nice lean, nice lean. What are we playing arena for? Practice. So today we're going to be doing the MCX and the FAL. At least that's the idea. We may not actually be able to do it that much because of the hardcore limitations, but we'll see. I've got at least one FAL in me. And the MCX just costs cash, so you can always build that up from scratch. So I'm just getting some practice because I've not used the MCX for ages. Oh, I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead. I'm a lucky boy. I'm a lucky boy. Oh, we're on fire, baby. We're on fire. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot. He peeked again too early. Oh, that was really nice pre-fire. Ah! Okay, not that one. I'm saying it's such a great gun. I think it's I can only buy the crappy rounds in the base game, so... The off angle, if only I could shoot. Oh. Damn it, from behind. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes I quite like being up here. How did I not hit him with any of the bullets? Oh my god. Can you buy 5 for 5 BT from Purple Form? Nope, it's gone, baby. It is gone. Cannot get it. What? Oh man, I need to get my eye in for this the way the ammo works, because I don't use the M6 very much. Sometimes it can be a bit confusing. Oh god, I feel like I was flying all over the place then. Oh yeah, lean peek that. Oh, I don't even know where he was from. That was my own fault. Oh my god! I'm getting some right crappy spawns in this this bit now. Oh, there we go. M6 mastering level 2. But this Prince of Persia guy has suddenly, inexplicably, become very good. Yeah, the ammo is really limited now. I don't think you can get PAP or BT anymore. I saw some people saying that you could basically buy... The deal is you can buy... 7N40, but you can't buy BT, which is just like really weird. Obviously you have to do the quest line. What? Yeah. Oh, I should have killed him. Wax on, wax off. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Okay, so this is the MCX one. So we're done with the MCX. Now we'll try the FAL, and then we'll jump over to the base game. Now you're cooking. Yeah, we did alright. We did alright. We did okay. Okay, MCX and CBJ good. Obviously, I don't have CBJ in the base game. I do have some 300 AP, though. Even better. Okay, so that's the enemies with headshots ones. Then we've got 5th place playing as Assault. So for this one, we're going to try the Shorty Foul with BCP FMJ and see how that goes. And those are the 2 guns that I would like to try and use today. So we've got Mechanics Weapons Part Barter over on Mechanic 3. I could craft some more weapons parts. I actually should have been doing that a bit more. I think I only have access to 1 FAL, so if we lose it, that's going to be the end of it. The MCX, because we can buy the lower from Skier 3, we can buy all the parts, we can actually buy an MCX just with money, so we can use our cash. I've got 4 mil in the base game, so money's kind of okay. And I need to spend money on the traders anyway, so we may as well buy a decent weapon. Because a lot of the parts come from Skier, Mechanic, Peacekeeper, guys that I actually need to spend money with anyway. So we'll see. Yeah, so this is like the foreshadowing arena. Yeah, well, foreshadowing what? With like, I only get 1 try with the FAL and then that's it? Yeah, I know. You know what's going to happen. I'm going to build this thing out, going to lovingly craft it, talk about it, yes, and give it a, stroke it like the magic urn. And then we're going to go into raid and it's going to be VPO 209 EKO through the left eye socket. That's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. Now, that MCX is good. You need to buy it with Lego medals, unfortunately. But it is good. That's Tarkov, baby, exactly. Hey, recently finished the AK-50 quest line in PvP. Wondering if you'd like one for future testing or whatnot. Don't know. Maybe I'll just... How hard is it? How hard is it to do? Maybe I'll just get one myself. Oh, how'd you get the ammo? That's the main question. It will probably be useful at some point. Oh, the 50k euro is insane. Oh, yeah, I guess that's the problem, because you don't have a way to get... You don't have a way to get euros, do you? Because you have to either... You just have to find it. There's no... You can't sell it to Skier for euros. He gives you rubles. Oh, good point. Checking that out to raid the death sentence. Grinded all the euro quests, reward quests. Yeah, that's kind of insane. Taking that, yeah, so freaking heavy. Well, it's one of those weapons that you just could like have lovingly in your stash and then, you know, do nothing with. It's there just for playing offline, doing tests. Scavs are good. Well, yeah, you have to get a lot of them. I mean, they do have stacks of 500 and stuff, but okay. So hopefully, if this loads anytime this century, I mean, this is arena. It should load in instantaneously, right? Chop Shop is like minuscule. Why does it take so long to load? But that aside. We'll try the FAL in this game just to get our eye in with it, and then we'll go into the base game. I'll probably build an MCX for... Actually, should we try the FAL first? Don't know. Maybe we'll try the FAL first. BCP FMJ is probably on balance better than BCP FMJ for the MCX for 300 blackout, because it's only 30 pen, whereas for the FAL it's 37. So against anybody with class 4 armor, it should just like delete them. Weight isn't bad for sniper, but honestly should have been an achievement reward. Maybe. Maybe. Why is this taking so long? Leaving the game, match cancelled due to loading. No. I thought something was wrong. No. Try it again. Take it nice and slow. Yeah, so today's probably my last stream for a bit until probably next Monday, because I'm going to a LAN on Thursday through Sunday. Just a casual, like, play with friends LAN. It's kind of like our annual meetup kind of deal. So it should be fun. Usually it didn't get interfered with by the wipe, but this time, because the wipe happened in July, it saved me, thankfully. Very, very kind of Nikita to push that early for me. I was worried. Same with the Sacco. I grinded that when it came out. Nothing special despite the insane quest requirement. Yeah, it is. That one is insane. That one's the is that the thermal one? The thermal headshots? 50 or something? Connections up north? Like, absolutely bonkers. Truly crazy, crazy level of grind. I know some people in my Discord, like Spinman and a few other people have done it, but the only way they could do it and stay sane was doing it as like a pair and just messing around. It's the only way. I know some people were doing it with the Torrey Pines thermal. So you had the Torrey Pines thermal on a canted, and then you just used like a voodoo. Apparently that counted. People still do LANs? Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I actually hosted one at mine at one point. It's a good excuse for everybody to get together, basically. Because we're all disparate all over the place. So it's nice to just take a couple of days off of life and just game together without, you know, having to worry about anything else, going to work or whatever. It's just like, it's kind of like a, you know, holiday for nerds, I suppose. Get to just meet up, have a few drinks, play some games, go to sleep without having kids wake you up in the morning. I did it with the variable thermal on an XMC, and it had to be a specific range too. God, like, why'd you do that? I'm fair play, but I couldn't. It couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. How long did that take? Just a big fan of this game. Yeah, fair. And some people like doing that kind of task. I get it. I get it. Long. Do you play with a duo or you just play solo? Usually solo. Fair play. Fair play. That's a good game. That's the reason why we've all played thousands of hours of it. Oh no, returning to Mac. Oh god. What's the problem? What's the problem? Oh, two do tend to be friendly in raid with you. Fair. Right, come on. Come on. This is the worst it's been for a bit. Loading loot must be doing something else because there isn't any loot. Maybe it means the stuff on our bodies. Oh, no, you service ready to come for me, just talk and walk by. Interesting. Awaiting players. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, so, I mean, I guess we won't be able to do this. I was going to do... Oh, actually, we could try and do pest control. Pest control is a good one. So, right, we're going to do SA-58. This is the other gun that we were looking at doing. So, yeah, we could try pest control on reserve again. It's a bit annoying to do, because probably with the FAL, it's probably quite annoying. But we'll see. That one gets me thermites, which actually allows me to finish off the workbench level 3, which would be quite useful. Okay.
Let's get ready to rumble!
There's always someone there at the beginning. I knew they'd be there. Oh, dear me. Is all weapon handling and field sentry in the base game? Yeah. Whoa, okay. gotta be a bit quicker off the draw with this thing. It won't let me to reload. Alrighty, this is not as easy as the MCX, I'm telling you. Okay, he was waiting for me. It kicks like a beast. I guess the deal is you might need to be crouched a bit more. Definitely seems to require intention. It's just hard to keep it on target. Oh, the guy on the left. I didn't even hit him. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. It's not working on this for sure. Oh, wow, there's someone right there. Oops. I think also it's the BCP FMJ that doesn't help. So even you're kind of relying a lot more on body shots. And then... when you're relying on those body shots, you're then not going to pen because you're using BCP FMJ. Oh, I thought that was going to be a headshot. Maybe it's... maybe we need to just change this. Maybe I just need the actual laser on. Maybe Giga-Chat energy isn't enough. Yeah, I don't know. This is feeling pretty yucky. Not gonna lie to you, it's feeling pretty bad. Could just take some getting used to, I don't know. Oh man, really? Trying to last series is hard, everyone's using meta stuff. Yeah, I think this probably will work better in the base game. I mean, we could try it and see. Bit of ADS, you know, point fire. Ah. We're pulling it back a bit. You have to be a lot more deliberate about the recoil control, I think, with this gun. It does just bounce more. Macy killed me there. It does just bounce more. Oh, I got people all around me. Whenever you test 50, I get blinded by my own flash. I mean, that's kind of the way it is. Just kidding. Death by 1,000 cuts, what the hell? Boy. Last year's most kills, or least tests. Most kills. Oh, really? You don't even care about, you don't even care about deaths in last year. Oh, he's behind. Loud enforcement will be self-flashbangs. Kind of. Damn it. It feels like the aim punch really affects you with the foul more than other guns. I don't know. I don't know whether that's true or not. Feels like it though. Maybe it's because of the recoil? Ah! No, it's not shooting! Oh man, I didn't press the button quick enough before sprint. Sucks. Some of the classes are more aim punch or it's server based. I don't know. See, like that, like that's like crazy, right? Start getting hit by Pab 9, and I'm just like all over the place. Doesn't feel anywhere near the same with the other guns. It doesn't. I don't think. Maybe it's something to do with the ergonomics. Maybe there's an ergo impact. It's like as soon as I'm getting hit by the AS Val, it feels like I'm just like jumping all over the place. It was like that. It felt like that a bit before with the 45 Vector too. Damn. And toys for the local gun. So we're getting a tap quest. That's nice. How's Arena linked to the main game? So you get XP. XP crosses between the two games. Nah, no, damn it. Some games like this, other games it's fine. Yikes. The badge arms with less aim punch seems odd. Maybe getting hit in the chest. I don't know. Seems like there's something to it. I don't really know. Yeah. I don't know. Seems kind of rough. Not gonna lie to you guys. Seems kind of rough. Yeah, so EXP, there's money, there's GP coins, there's Ref, the trader. I'm not using any of it this wipe, except for just getting the XP. Because I feel like they shouldn't have added it for the hardcore wipe, so I'm trying to do it without it. But yeah, you can get money and stuff and move it across the base game. I still think it's too much for the hardcore wipe, but whatever. It was sort of fine before, but it just became really OP in the hardcore wipe. Winners announced and volume sound effects are post game way too loud. Yeah, there's so much stuff that's just way too loud. How does it even work? You have standard set kits? No, you have a budget to make a kit. So there's assault, there's defense, and there's utility. And within those things, each item has points. So you can only have so many stims, so much of different ammo. Better ammo obviously costs more. So you have to build a kit within the set of meta points, which then allows you to put something together that's kind of balanced. There's 4 different classes that you can play as: assault, enforcer, scout, and marksman, and they have different length bars. So enforcer has more on armor, scout has more on like offensive. So you have to kind of balance it based on which class you are, and then different classes get access to different guns and different ammo as well. It's kind of how it works. So it's quite good. When it first came out, it was all about presets. They were just like these preset things set by BSG, and you had to choose. And you had to play this horrible mode called Teamfight as well, which is a bit like a sort of horrible version of like a non-respawn mode in CS. But you had to like kill each other. But the map was symmetric. Well, not the map, but the goal was symmetric, which meant that people ended up like not moving. It was just like it just didn't really work. So I quite like Checkpoint. Checkpoint's one of my favorites. Checkpoint's good. Checkpoint is kind of, it's domination from COD. I'll just get one of these. So I'm still making aramids. What I'm doing is I'm making aramids, and I'm making these helmets. I'll turn the generator on so we can start producing these. What was I making anyway? Oh, green powder. Okay. Right, I got the cultist circle going. Do we have any more water to push through? Yes, this one. I'll recycle that. Cool. So I didn't actually clean my stash before, which was so yesterday we finished up a raid. We killed 2 boss guards, and we took like a load of M8561, which was nice. But I haven't done anything else yet, so I just kind of left it. This morning I ended up doing the podcast, so I ended up not getting on doing anything. So I'm pretty close to Peacekeeper and Skier in terms of their money spent. So I'll probably just focus on these guys and just try and get their money spent up first. AK-104. Do I care about this? Not really. SL2M. Don't really care about. Can always buy another one of those. Sell the IFAC. So I'm 400k away from Frapor's money spent to get him to level 4. I feel like maybe I should actually save some bolts. I don't know. Oh yeah, we actually had quite a few other bits as well. Okay, let's organize this stuff then. So we've got a couple of knives. I think I have enough spruts, so I'm using spruts to keep the various like lasers and stuff on. I've got enough of those, so I think I'll probably just sell this one. T-plugs, I don't think you need them for that much. I was turning them into PP19s. So I'll just keep this one for the time being. This, I've probably got enough of those. Yushanko, we'll keep this for doing setup, because I need those a bit later. Not just yet, but I need those later. We sell that. Sell this, sell this, sell this. This is another knife we can do for barters. I can sell this now. These I can use for making... what was I talking about? Yeah, for getting packers. So then we've got nuts. Oh yeah, I've actually got some CBJ here. I found this in raid. So we can actually use this for our MCX, which will be quite good. So I've got another packer in there. Right, swap these over. So Ragman, I will need... What I'm probably going to do... If I just stick these down here, the knife can go there, HCD there. Stick that back in here. Hose. That is for the hideout as well. Leech and barter those for other things. Right, round those in now. Probably going to sell these to Ragman. Should think before I do that. What I should probably do is I'm trying to swap everything over to at least the most kind of dense situation I can have. So I'll get rid of the old Triton. And we'll replace that with this one. Got any others that are low density? Probably the Commando. And that could go into this Juk. So that Commander could go in here. Open up this, push these things across. Because then it just gives... I may as well, right, for the time being. Put that there. And these two. Right, cool. Just maximizing storage. So I'll wear the CSA. These guys... I don't necessarily want to, like, spin it yet, but... We'll do it in a minute. I do need quite a lot to sell to Ragman, so we're just going to do that for the time being. Get these two gone. Hey, I probably will use this, the NAM2. I picked this up off a scav run. NAM2s are good, so... Right, what else we got? So we got this, the sprut. Okay. Another one of these, the grenade. The other stuff mostly I'm going to actually use at some point. Get my sprut. Stick that up there. We did get an M4 from one of the guards. The issue with the M4 is it kind of sucks. I guess we could replace the lower. Yeah. Probably just replace the lower. Don't need the Laztac 2 per se. Well, I'll probably deal with that in a minute. Maybe I'll just end up selling it. I probably can't actually. It's probably... Oh no, it probably does work. Probably can sell it. Yeah, I'll probably end up using the fix the durability of that. Right, let's repair this. 97, that's right. Leave this for the time being. Right, Skier gonna buy anything? Or maybe Jaeger? Jaeger buys like a bunch of random stuff. Is this worth it? Bravo. Probably doesn't sell for 20, I wouldn't have thought. The kit and game modes at launch did massive harm to the game, 100%. Hey, is it sustainable to turn on the gen for crafting, then turning it off even though the craft time increases? I think, I mean, it depends on how much fuel you've got, but yeah, I think, I mean, I turn it on and off. To be honest, I turn it on and off. How many of these have I got? So bolts, got a few. Got a few. Because you can turn these into other things as well. I was just, like pulling out all the stops, like taking the blue tape, trying to turn the blue tape into... Oh, there we go. Turn it into one of these Viper pistols. I guess we're a delta point at least. Sell the rest of it back to someone. Maybe I'll just sell it to Papal for now. Given we're trying to get his levels up. Mechanic will buy that. What was this? This is for the SR2M. Maybe I do just rotate everything at this point. It's got a bit messy. There's a bunch of other stuff. We can just keep all of these things elsewhere. Not have to worry about them. Do. That'll be useful for the barter for the Thunder Beast. Have I actually got enough for this yet? Oh, I actually do. So I've got enough to kill a cap, so I can just get a Thunder Beast. That's going to be handy. Right, let's spin this round then. And then we'll go and check to see whether there's any bayonets over on fence. Because I'm always lacking bayonets, so I always need more of these. There we go, there's a couple. Buy two. Because then we can turn this into UMP. Saves a bit of space there. Okay, fold that down. Bring that down there. Okay. What do you get for chlorines? This just came from a random key tool. Yeah, that's not really going to happen, is it? Anyone else going to buy them? I think it's just Therapist. Do those for now. Another Zippo. Zippos are really good for these hand grenades. We'll do that. Cheeses I don't care about. Just sell these to Jaeger. Right. Nearly there. Okie doke. So, what we're going to do is we're going to buy ourselves... My scav had a drill, first one. Nice. We're going to buy ourselves a... MCX. So we're going to go to Skier. I basically said this in the video. I was like, maybe we'll talk about this at some point. And I thought, actually, it'd be quite a good idea. So we'll buy ourselves an MCX lower. And then we can see what we can build. So we get the lower here. We can buy... I can buy one of these. I can't buy the Growl yet, but you can buy... Where is it? What's it called? A Stark AR. I think I can buy the black one. Yeah, I can. So this is the MCX charging handle. Not much to do there. Now this... So 6427. The M6 CQB is probably one of the easier options. It's really cheap as well. It's not the best, but 79 and 100. So that's versus like this crazy combo, which you can't even get access to yet. Let's see what the difference is. Whoops. So it's 74 and 95. So this is like, you know, this is like a meta. It's, you get more ergo, but you get more recoil as well with it. I think the CQB, I feel like this one's pretty good stock, to be honest. I've like 0 way to get fuel, only got Jaeger Barker. I have a clear way of doing that one. Thing is, you get quite a few from quests. Have a look up and see which ones you can get from the quests. Now, what do we want to do? Do we want to go... I feel like maybe we just go short. Were there issues with short? I don't remember. Now, you can get the T-Lock. Can you buy this one, the SRDQD? You have to barter it for a Raven. How many Ravens do you need? This is a good point. Because the muzzle brakes are really limited otherwise. And you do actually need 2 for living high. That is awkward. How'd you get the Gemtech 1? You can't. Okay, it's found made only. And then we have the option of the hybrid. Takes us to 88. That's like way worse than this, though. I mean, you can run it loud in theory, but... Do you get any other options with the longer barrel? Ah, we have this option. You have no way of buying this yet. This is on task completion. Can't remember which one. Yeah, we kind of need ravens actually to make this work. Now that is kind of annoying. Or the hybrid. I have quite a bit of RAM. You just go for the max ergo if you wanted to. Can buy 45 rounders now too, which is kind of good. Use the longer barrel. Why? The longer barrel can't take the hybrid. I don't think I can suppress the longer one. Do you think the Tarkov experience in different regions are very different? I would say only in, well, maybe. In some ways, maybe. It sort of depends, I think, on the type of player you are. I think people are more likely to VoIP in US, from what I've seen. Probably because everyone's speaking the same language all the time, so that sort of makes it a bit easier. You don't have enough money for the transaction. Ah, because some of this is in dollars, isn't it? Well, maybe we'll swap out the grip for something that's not so... I think pretty much all of these are dollars, aren't they? Who's this one? It's also Peacekeeper. I need to kind of have a look and see if there's any... Are there any non-dollar pistol grips? Because I don't really care about the pistol grip. Let's have a look. Are there any good ones? Ah, I've got Skeletonized Style 1. We could do that. Which is... this one. Okay. So that's going to reduce the amount that we need. I mean, I don't have enough dollars anyway, but... Okay, let's just save this for a second. I'm gonna have to go and sell something to Peacekeeper so we can actually buy some stuff. I do actually have one of these suppressors on here. Can you use the longer handguard? It gives you like 1 recoil and 2 less ergo. I'm not sure if it really matters. Oh, that's my 300 blackout base. Maybe I just sell him these to the Untar and the MF Untar helmet, just for the time being. I give you 227. How much do I need? That's probably enough, actually. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I have an L-can anywhere. I must have lost it. Quickest way to get documents case? Which quest line? I don't remember. You do get it from one of them, though. You are right. Actually, let's, before we put this on, then, let's have a think about what we're actually going to do. Because that will make a difference. So I had a bunch of markers. What was I doing with the markers? I'm going to turn this down slightly. I don't actually need the AC quite so aggressive. What was I up to anyway? So we were doing... So Punisher Part 3, that requires an AK-74 use. We're not going to do that. We've got... Postman Pat, locate the dead messenger chain's letter on factory. Drop spot on nighttime factory. Are the ones we got. So I do want to do setup, but again, this is not... You can't use that. This particular set of things, so... Sparta, again, that's a specific shotguns one. That's actually quite annoying. There's quite a lot of them that are a bit painful. Like, require very specific things. I'm just trying to remember, like, what's going to be important here. Do need to do database part 2 on interchange. We could run down some of the interchange questline. Oh, it's only database part 2. Well, that's fine. It doesn't matter. I think it's only logistics department, right? Ollie, logistics department's office key. Yeah, exactly. Okay, because then that's going to sort of dictate the length of our engagement. 3 lines, think nostalgia is the quickest from looking. I think I actually have nostalgia. Oh yeah, it does give you one. Yeah. I still have to actually do that. Maybe we just go Delta Point. Actually, no, interchange is quite long range, isn't it? Could go hammer. I'm not super keen on the hammer, but it's okay. For this purpose, I think it's alright. Okay. So then from here, we have to decide what ammo we're going to use. So I've got a bit of Blackout CBJ. Other than that, we need to use this one. BCP FMJ from Skier. Thank God it's in rubles. Actually makes it quite a lot easier. 50k for 100. It's expensive. 30 pen. It's expensive for 30 pen. Did I sell the AP? I actually might have sold the AP at some point. Thinking like, oh, there's no need for this. Okay. So this one is the not so good mag. And this is the middle mag. We know which one's a good one. All right. Just do a quick check here. Interesting. We should be able to buy granite 4 ballistic plate at some point. What do you need to do for granite 4 ballistic plate? I don't remember. Okay, interchange. Anything else you need to remember? Not going to do the car. May end up doing no backpack. Heavy bleed. Maybe I'll just take a bandage with me just as in case. Light bleed. Med. Should take a little bit of food or water or something. Just take a water bottle. Spare ammo grenade. Okay, right, let's give it a try. We'll just go and restart one of these. There's the water. How long has this got? 40 seconds. Right, maybe we'll do scav quickly then. And then we'll run back. We'll run the hideout and then we'll go in. Are you predominantly building for ergo and vertical vehicle? Does horizontal even matter? Horizontal doesn't even matter. I'm predominantly building for ergo, yes. Because you can't really do much for the MCX. So I'm not really that fussed. Do you know why 762 PP is not available to buy? Because they've blocked off a lot of the good ammos this wipe. So that you can't get them. Things like M856A1, PP, a lot of that stuff they've removed, like CBJ, they've removed a lot of these things from the game. Just to make them more fair, I guess, or more hard for the hardcore wipe. Best pen ammo you can buy? It's probably... it's probably 7.62 BP. Like 7.62 by 51 BP, that is. That's probably the best ammo you can buy. That's 37 pen. I think CBG is gone. I think so. We'll have to check when we get back. I assumed it would be. Yeah, they've removed a lot of the other stuff. So they've removed like class 5 from Prapor level 3, so you can't get the Corund plate from doing whatever you call it anymore. It's like questline used to. Reconnaissance. You can't just get the egg barter for the class 5 plate now. Although I feel like it was probably not the worst. Because now that you have to go and get an egg yourself, not actually too bad. Like, definitely was worse before when you could just buy an egg. Oh, a box of APM. That's definitely the best loot I found in here. CVJ's gone, only ref for 114. Actually, I probably should keep that in here. You spoil me, sir. Always be rolling your scav, baby. Always be rolling your scav. Yummy! Level 5 for the press, armor level 4 Prapor for raw cash. What do you mean? Can't decide who to prioritize, trade level 3. Well, if you can do it, Peacekeeper's really good, obviously. But obviously he's kind of hard to get to. He is good though. Look at that. Right, we'll sort this out later. I can't be bothered to sort it out now. We'll get into it. You have a level 3 YouTube video? Yes, so you can have a look and see what's good over there, and then you can decide. Been spent a bunch on Peacekeeper pre-gaming, now just realising there's no way in hell they're going to sell M80. Nope. M80 will be able to buy too? Nope. You can get it from Ref, but it's really expensive. I think Ref's the only place you can get it now, which is 104 per pack. So it's like 4 coins per M80. Yeah, no M80, no CBJ. Again, it's on Ref, but it's like really expensive. M856 A1 is gone. 7.62 by 39mm. There's PP isn't here either. Ref's maybe got boxes of BP up at level 4, but these are old kind of hangovers, I think. But anyway, yeah, it sure is an interesting one. Right, run that interchange. Let's do it. Yeah, you can buy a tier 5 armor plate for the press armor Lord's level. Yeah, what's it called? So it's called the Granite 4. Is it Tarkov Granite 4? Apparently you need to do a certain quest. Let me just see what that is. Energy Crisis. Okay, so you can still do Energy Crisis and get that. The press armor is really, you know, it's a staple for me. It really is. The fact that you can make the carriers and then you can buy the base plates. So I think it was 75k, which for class 5, I think it's actually probably fair. And then, so what you do is you craft this, you take this out, you then put that back through the craft, you then, I mean, at this point, you probably want to take the class 3 out, maybe. Replace that with a class 4 as well, because you can buy that off either Skier or Peacekeeper. You can put left and right plates in as well, which is really nice. So you can have sides on it too, which is cool. And then, yeah, you can have that class 5 front plate from Prapor after you do, and I think I've got Energy Crisis. It's a Lighthouse one, right? Yeah. Yeah, so you can get the granite for ballistic plate. So I'm actually really close to this. I should probably focus on this next. Actually probably is quite handy to have class 5 front on the press. It's probably good. I'm from Australia, but you ever worried of getting stream sniped? I wasn't. I wasn't until I did. And then I put streamer mode on. Kill one person and then everyone else becomes obnoxious. Yeah, it's sad because I quite like people coming into stream being like, hey, we had a great fight, like it was fun. Like 99% of my interactions that way were really positive. And then some people decide to ruin it. So I had to put all the protections on. Just shame, you know. It's just humanity, I'm afraid. So I'm not worried about it anymore because no one can see my name. So when you get killed by me, you get killed by some random name now. Must have missed that day. Was it really bad? Yes. It was really bad. It was basically it was people, there was a whole group of them trying to aggressively activate the you know, the automated flagging for like hate speech through VoIP. Really nice group of people. I didn't have a key set for turning off VoIP either. So I was just like, I was just stuck. Hello? No, so streamer mode works in a weird way. Where streamer mode works differently to how I expected it to work. So when you turn streamer mode on, literally all it does is it hides your name from your stream. That's all it does. So my name is because I thought it said, my understanding of it originally was that it would say streamer to everyone. But obviously, like, no one's ever killed anybody with streamer written there, so it can't work that way. It turns out that it just, everyone else still sees your name like normal. It's just on my stream, no one can see my name. So I had to change so I'm not in game. My PMC is no longer called Gigabeef. It's called something else. So when people die to me, they die to this other name, right? Which has got no link to me. I've not told anybody. Otherwise, it kind of, you know, renders it sort of pointless. So that's the thing. So streamer mode just hides your name on your stream. Adding friends, something else. Yeah. Now that would be next level, wouldn't it? That would indeed be next level. That stuff is pretty sucky. There's a box there. Yeah, this used to be the old Iskra farm. Used to get Iskras from down there all the time. I've actually got to go like all the way through the map. Get myself over into get myself all the way over the other side. Got to get down to Ollie Logistics. Just thinking which way is the best way to go. Maybe I go in through here. Okay, you got killed by something else. Yeah. So I had to rename myself. But yeah, anyway, I had when it first came out, I had a really sus encounter and I turned streamer mode on, but I didn't realize that it was literally like I was still called Gigabeef. So anybody who killed me, well no, so anyone I killed, they were still being killed by me. So it literally made no difference. I was like, oh, I found this out later. I was like, oh dear. I'm actually just like, I've completely misunderstood this. I'm getting some internet glitches today. It just cuts out for just long enough to kick me out of the game. Yeah, no, I'm having some internet glitches. I can see it on Task Manager. Hey, Creeper Killer. Yeah, what about dog tag? It just says your name, that's the thing. After I researched it, I realised I've been lucky with the loot I've found and sold. Hey, Don Lazy. Yeah, I don't know why we're just having these little mini cutouts today. It's really annoying. Maybe it's a router restart situation or something. I don't know. Sometimes it causes my little switch to... we had some problems during... We did ScavTalk earlier. Sometimes it causes... it causes my little mini switch to go haywire as well. Don't mind if I do. See, sometimes it's worth picking up these mags because they can have good stuff in. Like, you know, stack of BS there. It's like pretty solid. When are you back at your place? Still going to take a bit of time. So, what's this? The B50 handguard. I don't recognize this. What's this for? Kalashnikov machine gun. The PKM? Oh, okay. BF6 greater than Tarkov. Not when it's down, it's not. Oh, it's come at the perfect time, though. It's literally come at the perfect time. I'm going to this LAN party, and it's going to be open, like, the entire weekend that we're there. I'm going to be so sick. Gonna be so sick. Yeah, so when am I back at my place? I don't know. Is the honest answer. I don't know. It's gonna be a bit longer. It's gonna be another like couple of months, like 2 months or something. I'm hoping that I'll be there before Christmas. That's what I'm hoping for. Get so lost down in these bits. What's that down there? I basically just need to traverse the other side of the map. That long, eh? Yeah, it's going to take a bit of time. Ow. I love the bullet crack bug. I love it! Keep giving me that bullet crack, baby. It's the best ever. 1.0, are you moving back? Which comes first? I really, really hope you're moving back. I really, 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 really hope so. It technically should be done before then, but you know the nature of building is annoying. It's not always ideal. I never loot down here. Tarkov audio, yeah. Sells a fuse. You can put some of these parts down here. There's that. This thing. I feel like my R key is not working very well anymore. What's this for? PP1950. GAK. Contact 5s. They're quite nice. I actually do like those. Am I ever going to use that? I don't think it's good value to take it either. Hey, yeah. To buy 100k. I wonder how much it costs to sell then. Maybe we'll just take it for science. We'll just see what it costs. Because sometimes these things with high trader prices, sometimes they have high sale prices too. 10k bet, yeah. I mean, it probably is. The high-low between the various products in this particular wipe, you know, from the traders is the spread is brutal. These guys are making out like bandits. Be funny to know how much profit they actually made, the traders, you know. I wonder if they give out more cash than they take in a normal wipe. I do wonder. Okay, that takes us. That's up to the back of Ollie. Okay, we'll keep moseying on. Probably 5k per slot, yeah. If you're lucky, you have to divide the 10k by 2. big sad. Okay. So there's the ramp. Maybe we go in this way. You want another reason to hate Ref? He's the one that pays the highest parts for guns. I sort of don't mind that, though, in a sense, because you don't need his rep for anything. So there's a part of me that thinks that kind of is sort of okay. Never seen a PP19 drum. There's actually AI, PMC, and PvP? No. That was violent speculation. Rampant speculation. Where are you farming for motors? Streets of Scav. Where are you going for them? I'd like to know too. I mean, I'm still finding more. Well, I guess I'm not finding any motors, so I'm probably finding more drills than I am motors. And eventually, you could turn drills into motors if you have them at a 2-to-1 ratio. That's probably not the worst route to go down. Now, we did hear some shots in here before, but I don't know. We're just going to chill for a sec, because I need to go in here. What time is it? 28. What gun are you running? We're currently running the MCX. So we're trying to run some more exotic weapons today. I gave them a little go in arena before. Streets filing cabinets. I've run those for other weird stuff that turn drills into motors. Yeah, maybe. You can find motors in cabinets? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. No, so it's drills, though. Only certified. I'm going down the rabbit hole of research. AI PMCs with it seems to be a thing, or I'm lucky. Talking about PMCs are brain dead. Well, show me some evidence, and then maybe we'll consider it. MCX is exotic? I would say so in this wipe. How many MCXs have you found? Or how many MCXs A have you used, and B have you been killed by in this wipe? If the answer is greater than 0 to either of those questions, then fair play, but I've so far not used the MCX at all. I've not seen anyone use the MCX at all. Zero, everyone in Mojo is using bitch has an 8K. You hit M4s enough, though, as well, right? I think it's worth just popping one of these. Yo, Buttercup, what's going on? Yes, unfortunately, I don't have CBJ. Actually, I do have CBJ in my gun, actually. But I don't have it on the regular. So I've got some that I picked up, but I can't run it forever. Oh, go away, scabs. Is it this one? No, it's this one. No, what is my extract? Emacom. Pining for BF6. It was fun. It was fun. Did you not find it a bit, a bit chaotic? Bit run and gun? I'm waiting for the slightly bigger maps. I'm not a mega, you know, 6v6 tanks kind of person, but even still, I think I'd rather have some slightly larger maps. Campicon extract. Yeah. That's what Battlefield usually is. On a smaller scale, sure. M4 is always on the Timmies, base M4 with the default gas bot. It's the default gas bot that'll get you, eh? Killed one M6 goes running Whisper really right. Bang. Oh, X14, eh? For the M14. Aeronox 15. Is this thing any good? Yeah. Yo, Rima, what's up, man? I said, here's a cool handgun. We'll take it just to see. Best Battlefield was Battlefield Bad Company 2. I agree. I loved Battlefield Bad Company 2. Really was so much fun. Can you get in there? You can. Don't think I've ever been in there.
Вон оно пыть! Опы!
Even worth looting these guys. Sometimes they have like ammo and stuff. Not ammo. Rubles. Oh dear, that's over by MCOM. Certainly less than ideal. There's a lot of combat going on outside. But no, I love Bad Company 2. Should we take the PSU? Guess we probably should. Okay, we'll bug out. I should just not have fired at that man.
Ствол бросай, быстро!
Go around this way. How did that not hit?
Хрена себе! Нашего завалили!
Suddenly scav bomb, yeah. Often how it feels. Interesting. We're probably better off going this way. Bunch of posters actually worth taking because if we can. Oh no, it's a real poster. It's not a takeable one. If you have a docs case, you can basically put them in there for free. It's just like 325k. How's that? Yeah, I'm running BCP FMJ underneath the CBJ. Yeah. Right, let's see. Can we get that? Can you hang posters in your hideout? You can. Most of the docs case, but not cash. Correct. Correct. No cash. I think they could allow cash in the docs case, honestly. I don't think it really... That guy dead? Damn. Okay. I don't think two. I think this is a scav that he killed before. It's why it's worth playing Arena beforehand, by the way. I always think so these days. Now, the only other thing is, are we going to get... Guys died in a slightly annoying place. Have a look. Oh, I need to eat and drink. This guy's just a scav, so I think he was just playing solo. Okay. Play a scav. I don't really want to have to spray him. How much is Reno again? Might just get it because ref. It's not that much. Can't remember though. Or is he down there something? Why is this scav so suspicious? I don't know. Just feels it, right? I should really get rid of this. I mean, these two things are not very good. At least I could use these as barters and stuff. Same goes with this, really. Ask for the friendly extract. Not a chance in hell. This is also rubbish. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Take these two things. Get rid of all of these, probably. And then just take the hose. Okay. Alright, I might end up going the more obvious route. Which might be a mistake, but it's slightly later on, so I feel a little bit justified. But we'll see. See if this ends up being a massive mistake. MCX in this day and age? I know, right? I know. Don't ask for friendly extract, hijack an AI to extract with. Yeah, that's the next level play. Yeah, those things are useless. They don't sell for anything either. I'm at minus 0.76 fence rep. You a naughty boy. Howdy, Pain. Switching zoom on scopes is also allowed. Yeah, if you use smooth zoom, it isn't, though. Voodoo and TAC 30 supremacy over the Elcan. I do like the Elcan, but yeah. The click makes a noise, but smooth zoom doesn't. Which is quite interesting. Cool. You running into change? I was not here to see it. I know we killed somebody as well. I think I killed a few too many PMC looking player scavs. Got targeted by Tagilla a few times, then killed Tagilla a few times. That'll do it. ACOG TA31's my go-to Forex. It's just a shame they're not variable. I guess it's fine if you can use a canted on it or something. ACOG actually feels pretty good if you're using a canted. It just gets quite expensive if you're using, you know, both some kind of magnified optic and run like a delta point or something like that on the side. Now I have no way to cover for my fence rep. You didn't want to buy my stripped MP5K. I feel like this is the best time to use the MCX now. One box of CBJ lets you top load a lot of mags going straight through class 4 and dropping people. I mean, that's true. I'm not using ref, but I do have some MCX ammo that I picked up, so I do have a bit of CBJ that I picked up in raid. Just while we've been going on through the wipe. Not a lot, and no real way to top it up, but... Can you make the MCX's M62? I think you can make it Workbench 3. I'm going to make some more weapons parts. Okay, right, we'll make cells in one of these. I've got lots of white tapes. I pick up the white tape so I can make these helmets now, which is quite handy. All right. Cult circle still going. Smash this back through the water collector. Amazing. Okay, cool. A few too many bits here, but it's all good. Why is the weapon rack ready for construction? The only issue here is that I can't really use this. I've only got one hand drill. Oh no, I have two. Okay, I have two. Do I want to do this? 3 xenomorphs. What else do I need xenomorph for? I think I need it for this. Yeah, I need it for this. I'm going to hold off. Search bar. Search bar is so good. The search bar is so good. It's so good. I'll just junk some of this stuff to Ragman. Put that down there. Okay. I think I'm actually going to swap this over, so we're doing that like that. Okay, we should really... I should really be trying to get prep ore ASAP at this point, I think. Okay, the stack of BS, not too bad. Too shabby. I'll get rid of these IFACs. I'm making them just to sell to him, mainly. How many more hoses do I need? I've got quite a few, but... I've only got 300k left to go. You don't seem to have many weapons, so I don't think you need a weapon rack at all. I've got these ones. I've got not that many. I've tried to keep it really tight, so I've not been... I normally keep hundreds and hundreds of guns, so I've really tried to not do that this time around. There we go. Get ourselves another MP5. Okay. Oh yeah, this is all my scav stuff. So we found a bit of APM, whiskies, things like that. That. Maybe I'll keep... I don't know whether I'll keep the Willis wallet or not. Willis wallets are quite handy. Actually, I forgot that I had this in here. It doesn't really matter because I've got enough normal wallets down there, but I could get rid of these technically and just keep them in these. Yo, Spurs Gaming! On a standard account, is it better to save it for Stash 2 or buy a Lucky Scav junk box for 1.85 mil? Oh, it's really tough because I think Stash 2 is a requirement for other things. That's the only reason why I would think twice about it, right? About getting the Lucky Scav junk box. Because the Scav junk box price is so close now to the price of Stash. You're probably better off just doing the Stash, I would think. What do people think? Because I think Stash 2 blocks other stuff, if I remember correctly. I think there's other things in the hideout that you can't do without Stash 2. I can't remember. I did Lucky Scav with the 40 tags. Any good prepper bars you could do to buy sell back items? I mean, there are some, but you can't just like do them back and forth particularly. So, like a lot of these ones are quite annoying. This weapons parts one maybe, but that's like quite a few things. Level 1, you've got spark plugs one. Do I need I feel like I need spark plugs for the generator. I think that's what I'm keeping. Yeah, I still need more of these. I wonder if I'm done on relays now. Maybe. What's rest space need? Oh yeah, generator and heating. What's the heating need? Oh, we just need wires. Oh. Oh yeah, because we found the last one of these in the scav run. Yeah, so I just need wires. Okay, so I should really just run that through the workbench actually. Okay. Can you show what level 4 ref has? No, because it's not unlocked yet. No one has level 4 ref yet. Oh wait, did they just do it? Did they literally just do it now? They must have done, right? Eh? They haven't even put it on Twitter. Did it just come through on Telegram? No. How did you know? How did you see? All trades are now level 4. I haven't seen it on any of the feeds. You're right, though. All right, that's it. Level 4 traders, baby. We're here. Okay, so Ref 4 has got PS12B for the Ash 12. He's all got all the same stuff as usual, right? There's nothing different here. It's just all expensive. SP6, 95 for 20. They always put stuff on Telegram first. I was looking on your trade levels. That's it. Yeah, Ref wasn't 4 earlier. No. They've literally just changed it. So yeah, the Lagers for thick and thick weapons. This is the Battle Pass Tech, which has got GAC plates in it. This is the Mod 2 plate. I'm doing 251. That's a lot. It's good that it's expensive though. Fort Redoute. X Attack. This is another Battle Pass one. Zabralo has still got Classics plates in it, but it's 280. Body on Repair Kit. Granite 4, but you can get that on Purple soon. This is another 5 plate Altin. No graphics card. Armor Repair Kit. Let's go. Maybe. Spear. You don't get the good ammo for the spear, just the regular one. Scar H with the thingy, Ash 12. I mean, it's nothing like... It's the ammo, really. The ammo is what makes this stuff crazy. So yeah, SB6, 760x54 BT, M61. I mean, it's expensive. It's not actually that much more expensive than M80 then. M80 is 90 for 20, and this is 116 for 20. It's still a lot. It's like 5 per coin, but you don't need a lot of M61. I feel like this maybe should be more expensive, actually. Have you done shootable? No, I don't even bother, to be honest with you. 762 BP. 45 AP. I don't know. Like, I've got 2,000 GP coins over in Arena. Which I haven't spent yet. 300 GPs for the armor repair kit could be worth a bunch of rubles. Yeah. It's probably one of the better trades. I think so damn expensive. I mean, it is, but also you can't buy any of this stuff in the base game, so it should be expensive. It should be like a special thing that you go, oh, I've got this special thing now. Oh, I got this in the previous raid. Funny. Maybe we'll sell them to Peacekeeper to actually just like raise some USD. Otherwise, I just don't have any. Okay, right, let's hand this into Ragman before I forget. Okay, where's the Pilgrim? It's in here somewhere, right? I have to... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, it's gonna have to go vertical. Okay, alright, that's fine. I shall vertical you. That is okay. Is that enough? Yes. Oh, I actually have a granite forefront here anyway. I didn't even realise. So it's good. The beautiful times in Tarkov where that quest used to take the bag, whether it had stuff in it or not, and just delete it all from the game. Can you craft Pilgrim? I think you can at Lavatory 3. Gratitude, minibus, yo brother, Blood of War Part 2, fuel conditioners. Oh, it's good to have that quest done already. Damn. Hell yeah. So good Part 2. So we got to get this gazelle in low durability. Okay, I have to think about that. Every wipe. Every wipe. Every single wipe. Never mind. Probably use the armor for annoying quests. Fair the option. We're not going to be running to my rubber bullets. We back? We so back. Yeah, at least it wasn't in raid this time. Yeah. It's broken my game though. So we're just gonna restart the game for a second. Alright, cool. Actually, you know, I really don't think I need this as low as I've got it. And pow! Back we go. If you press it too quickly, it says, you've got 2 copies of the game! How's the temps in the UK? Hot day today. Today is the hottest day. So it was actually going to be really bad, but today is not going to be too bad now because it rained this morning, thank God. What is it right now? 28 degrees C, 83 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's actually not going to cap out at 30, thankfully. So I've got the AC unit on a bit to make it comfortable. Because I thought it was going to be super bad, but it seems like it's actually going to be alright. Car battery. A slick with classics plates. Oh, we've got the goods. We've got the goods, my friends. Let's just shove these things around a little bit so we can put that in there. Now, can we take the rest of this? Maybe there's room. Maybe. We got it. Stash full though. Stash is full. Where's my thick case gone? Here it is. How can I buy another one of these? I'm gonna have to see if I can buy another one of these. So I need a few more hot rods. I need a few more tar colas, and I need one more squash, and then we can buy another whole deal. Whether I need to or not is another question. All a conspiracy, give Twitch the opportunity to run that. It's because my pre-roll timer ran out. I'm sorry about that. Lucky you, it's 28 in my office at work and there's loads of computers. Are you sure tomorrow isn't going to be 30 plus? Good question. No, it says it isn't. Thing is, it's going to go down to 16 overnight, which really helps. It's when it doesn't go down, you know, under 20 overnight. That's when the UK just starts to like boil. Because all of our houses just like keep the heat and then we're just done for. Then we are just done for. I'm going to shove all this stuff in various places. I don't know which ones I need, which ones I don't need at this point. So I'm just going to move it all. Could probably sell box rams. Keep the sewing kits. Aramid. Fuse. AP can stay. The green military cable. Screwdrivers. Bulbs. Sodium. Swan. EWR. Probably don't need these Amelias, I don't think. White tape, blue tape. Nalgins. Grenade. I should probably just put grenades in the right box, but whatever. Military cable, hard drives. All right. This one, I probably should have just moved these through the other fuse. I'll just trade it straight away for grenade, I think. Right, what else can we do with the prep, man? So it's kind of cramping my style, actually. Okay, anyway. It doesn't really matter. So it would be good to have prep ore up to where we need to be. Well, I think I might do then. I might swap this out. I'll swap this plate out for a granite plate, because we're going to be able to use it soon anyway. Okay, so that was all the logistics. Right, what else do we need to do? So Ragman, what else do we have from him? So minibus, we could do that. Okay, then craft a strand hog. Ah. Is this still as hard as it was? I'm not really sure about that one. I'm not sure. Because they've changed this back to the way it was before. Which is a bit annoying. Okay, so we can either do woods markers. Woods markers is good XP though. Or minibus. Minibus is kind of more annoying. Where does minibus go to? I mean, we've got to do them all eventually, so it doesn't really matter. Whatever, maybe we'll just go and do minibus. Maybe we do minibus and then take the no bag or something. Just to get out a bit easier. Actually, yeah, what do MLUs get used for? Anything. Packs of sugar. Right, let's head in. Oh wait, I need 3 markers, don't I? Oh, I had another one anyway. Gotta find a scab with a gazelle. Kind of, yeah. I was doing Gunsmith 7, the M4, and you can use a stock that only costs 8k that has the same stats as the one you have to barter for. Oh, really? Whoa! Special. Thank you for the 10 gifteds, my man. Thank you for the 10 gifteds. Appreciate it. Have I got them? I've got these turned off. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, dude. Just ensure it needs an aid where you don't find your body. You could do that. How powerful is Ref 4? I mean, it is pretty powerful, but... Say the plates out when Gazelle fight scabs so they hit the soft armor, since that was what the percentage was based off. I haven't done setup now. Any tips to clear the rogues in the Lighthouse? Not really, I'm bad at it, to be honest. Thank you, Special. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, crazy, it's been a year. Crazy, it's been a year. I think this could go back in here. See if we can top this off a little bit. Where's the dollars gone? There we are. Bit more rubles, there we go. Therefore has meta weapons for onions. Yeah, I mean, they're quite a lot of GP coins, but for the hardcore wipe, they are good. Shove stuff in all sorts of places. I clear rogues to get killed by player scavs. That's the way. Do you think ref's keys are worth it after the buffs? I've not actually seen... I've seen some people using them and it seemed okay. But it doesn't seem worth like farming it just for the time, I think. Didn't know you can interact with the stash mid-cube. It's a huge quality of life thing. Yeah, and then with the search feature as well, it's amazing. I was thrown in bush at the top of woods, heard a 3-man with USEC voice lines, one with something light coloured on his head. Was that the goons? Yes, probably. Veron key is worth? Okay. Which one's Veron? Is that Shoreline? Hep's key is right above it. Yeah, yeah. And no one goes to the power station on Shoreline either, so it's pretty easy to get to, I would imagine, compared to the others. Yeah, Lighthouse Rogues recommend going nighttime. I've only ever had any good success going nighttime there. Otherwise, there's just too much third partying that goes on from players. You're just too obvious. Right, so we're doing minibus this time. I'm going to keep that in my mind. I nearly did the wrong quest last time. This one's all the way at the other end. Yeah, I think I want to go in through here. Pretty sure. Oh wait, no, do I want to go into the left side? Oh no, this is right, I think. Actually, I can't remember. I think I did need to go through the left side. Never mind. We'll figure it out. I think I can go this way. Maybe. I've not used Hep's key this way. I wouldn't know if it's any good. Or maybe I can't go this way. I always get lost under here. Where are you trying to get to? I'm trying to get to the minibuses. I'm trying to get to the ramp. I think I went into the wrong entrance though. Still feeling anxiety when playing solo, surviving a lot of hours played? Yes and no. The underground always confuses. Please. Yeah, man. I don't know what is going on with the internet today. I do not know what is going on. I probably need to restart the whole route. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on with it. Really annoying. Took Arena to get over anxiety after dying 3,000 times. It kind of loses its scare. I mean, there's that, yeah. I mean, in the base game, there's still more stuff to lose, so there is still more anxiety. But yeah, once you're like used to the fight, kind of helps a bit, I guess. It's just, yeah, it's just practice. It's just practice. I think once you know that you're going to get to the end game no matter what, you kind of lose that anxiety. I get anxiety when I have like a full day of kind of like bad beats, either me playing badly or just like unlucky scenarios, and a combination of the two. If it's all just unlucky, then I can usually chalk it up. But if it's like me playing bad, then that really is kind of annoying. Okay, EFT Twitter, so what's the deal? Let me just go somewhere. Ah, come on. Okay. Let's sit here for a second. Okay, so what's changed? New balancing changes. Level 4 mechanic peacekeeper ref have opened up. We know about that because it was already in. Reduce the trader restock time. Effective after the current restock. Increase the item selling price. Reduce the item purchase price. Okay. That certainly is a choice. That is certainly a choice. Wait, oh, no, hold on. Increase the item selling, like, it depends on whose view you're talking about, actually. Are we talking, I guess we're talking about us. It depends whether we're talking about the trader. I bet it's in our favor. That makes more sense, yeah. That makes more sense. I was thinking about it in terms of the trader, right? Trader purchase price, trader sale prices. And I was like, whoa, that's going to be crazy, but, huh. You ever run into any other streamers in game randomly? Yeah, I ran into Blank one time. He was on, he was one of the arena guys who was on, ITB team. I ran into him in Fortress one time. We just like, he was friendly. We were just trying to get something done. Then we realized it was each other. And we like met each other in Germany that one time. Who else? I've run into, I've only ever run, I ran into Neo Generals on arena. I thought he was cheating. Well, no, I didn't think he was cheating. I just said his gameplay was the weirdest gameplay that I've ever seen in my life. Oh, I did kill Friendly Guy as well one time. That was a long time ago, actually. You say the other day, but that was ages ago. He was running like pistol runs on Factory. Yeah, that was like 3 wipes ago or something. It must have been. It's more detailed in Russian. Traders will pay more when buying from you. You pay less when buying from traders. Interesting. Interesting. Hardcore toned down. I think they've had to, really. I don't think they've had much choice. Wait, yeah, it's here. Okay, and then I've got to do one at... There's 2 quite close together now, if I remember correctly. And then there's one in the, right at the other end. Like up in the sort of one of the construction-y kind of areas. Yeah, I can't remember where the other one is. Is the other one just over here? Or is it further up? I feel like maybe it's further up. I actually can't remember. It's back this way. Got to go past the one? Okay. I've forgotten now. I actually can't remember. Oh, it's in the hole, isn't it? It's actually in the hole in the wall. Over there. Move that second mouse over there. If it's running, it's probably upstairs, I would think. Not necessarily. I would think so. Try to skirt around this side. Feels like a bit of a nasty crossing point here, but hope there's no one there hiding away. People can hide in there quite easily. Down in that section. I had a weird fight with some guys down there the other day. Managed to escape and not actually get into too big of a problem with them, fortunately. Didn't kill any of them though. Good chill here for a sec. Love stealing a save from extract. Got whacked by clean and then by deadly. Only big streamers I went into. Kind of cool though. Gun box where you are. Gym bag. We'll have a look at it. Oh, I should probably eat. What's this big boy? AK-74. Completely useless. Personally, I would like it if 1.0 had the long reset secure changes and maybe the no dollar euro thing. That would kind of be okay. Who's that running around? What's my X-ray this time? Emicon again. Boo. Boo. Right, there's some loot over there, but we're not looting really. Rip my CBJ. Hayes has almost convinced me that lot of secure containers is the way to go. I'm actually, do I need to be... Which way do I need to go for the last minibus? It's very far north, right? Yes, it's this way. I'm actually... I don't think that the secure container needs to be locked now. I'm actually against it at this point. I feel like the benefits of doing so aren't... I think you're almost like doubling up on mechanics. I quite like the way that it is right now. You know, you have the benefit of not being able to secure like meds and things. It also gets rid of pre-painting. It's like quite a nice mechanic to remove pre-painting. Wrong way. I'm going here. You are right, I'm going the wrong way. I'm very challenged when it comes to interchange. But no, I quite like the fact that when you kill somebody, you can get your meds kind of off them, kind of thing. And you get their good ammo. I feel like if you lock the secure container, then all you're going to do is punish people for getting incremental hideout progression. Which I actually feel like is maybe... I know that the game is supposed to be hardcore and whatever, but locking the secure container means people are just going to run scav for their hideout items. I don't think it really fixes the... I don't think there's an issue to be solved. You know, yes, you still need to do all your quests mostly found in raid. So I'm not actually that bothered about people being able to get hideout items in the secure container, because you get like a small bit of incremental progression. It's mainly for casuals, like anybody who's actually, you know, a pro kind of like Uber streamer or whatever. Half of them don't even bother with the hideout. So, you know, it's giving the little guy a bit of a... Without really changing the delta on anything too much, but then it means you have to think carefully about ammo and meds. That's why I'm like that way about it these days. So I actually think it's the better way to go. Because otherwise it's just like, oh, now all the quests are hardcore, you have to survive for everything. Now that's the same for hideout, for quests, whatever. It's like, I feel like you can have enough of one mechanic. I hope there's no one in here. Around this corner, right? Here we go. Did Tarkov get an update today? Not an update per se, but they changed. They added all the level 4 traders now, so you could get max traders at this point. Are the price changes from the latest patch big? I haven't been out of raid yet, so I don't actually know. I don't know what the price changes are. We'll find out when we get out. Alright, so yeah, we can either just like go to Emacom. I'm actually closer to Emacom itself than I am to Hole and Fence, annoyingly. But it means running over the open field, which I'm not feeling amazing about. S-March is 7.1k, doesn't seem cheaper to me. I wonder what they've done. I wonder if anything's cheaper. Water was 22, now 20. I can't remember what water was. I can't remember what any of it was, to be honest. Really? Is there something in the way? Invisible wall? I guess so.
Вон он, блядь! Ебать его!
What kind of instantaneous response bullshit is that? I'm going to take that because I haven't done setup yet. I think this was a player scav. I really think so. This is driving me crazy.
Gold, please.
Thank you, Special, for the 5 gifted. What the hell's going on with my internet? So frustrating. Oh my god. Ah! Come on. Special, thank you so much for the extra 5. Appreciate you, man. Think it's just servers? No, it's me. It's something here. This is the internet here. Oh, why is this happening? Frustrating. It's better be a scav stood over me with an SKS. Let me in. New hardcore features, random disconnects. How are you alive but bleeding like that? Because I've been shot by a scav, some scav somewhere. God damn it. Nose in the scav decided not to finish you off. Well, they peek and they shoot, and then they lean and peek and shoot. I don't know. And then they get bored and they run around, and I don't know. It's something weird. Get out of this raid. Sooner rather than later. I think the scav over here before had an AI too. Unconscious mechanic, yeah. Yeah, it's the unconscious state. Hate to see the Tarkov still in beta stage, whatever the orange bar is, I know. That would have been sad. Thought I dropped a mag then. About this scabby. Cat's perfect. Which I'd rather have, really. And a Pevco. Okay, we'll take the Pevco. The beauty of the Pevco was shown to me the other day, which is apparently you could trade it for you can trade it for the little thermal, and that sells for quite a good amount. Do you think there might be a change request where it gets 1.0? I bloody hope so. That's all I'll say about it. I freaking hope there is. Otherwise, it's going to be really annoying. Now, I hate running along the border. I don't know whether it's worth it. 15 minutes left. Is it worth running along the edge? Probably isn't, right? The way that I always like to go is I cut through and then I go through the hole. Try and get this way. Can we expect big changes for 1.0? I think so. I think so. That's all I can say. We've seen a lot of... Well, it's going to be like cutscenes and stuff like that. I think there's going to be big changes to the progression, to the way that you actually like go through the game. Other than that, it's very hard to say. New wipe terminal. I think there's going to be cutscenes. I think you're going to start off... I think the hardcore wipe is like a bit of a test of it. They're desperate to get the transits to work. So that's one thing that everyone's a bit nervous about, because like... it might just not work very well. Well, they didn't last time. Could I be any louder? I just hate going over that open field. I'd rather take my chances this side than I would going over the open field, personally. Wouldn't hold my breath for just 480 quests at the moment. My best bet would be to introduce you to certain traders. We adjusted this tied to the story quest. Yeah, I mean, I think the story quest can be quite a big deal, so we'll see. Master Sheep, thank you for the tier 1. Every time I crash, I'm in anticipation of the main menu. Yeah, I feel like the field is like asymmetric as well, because over here I feel so much more confident. If I extract at the same time as someone else, it's just such a stronger position over here than it is over on there. So I'd rather go round and extract this way, because it's just so difficult to get through here. There's no cover, right? You just get peppered by people. Like, yeah, people can hide in the bushes over here, but it's just bad. Just bad being over on that side. I used to do it back in the day, but I don't do it anymore. Are you still going to run more raids after this? You keep crashing, might not be worth it. I don't know. Maybe I reset the router and try to carry on. It might crash the YouTube stream if I do that, though. YouTube doesn't have anywhere near as much of a flexibility tolerance about reconnecting back to the stream for some reason. I don't know why, it's annoying. Wonder how it would work if transit people spawned into raids already started and loot on maps respawns after 20 minutes, etc. The problem with that is you just run into so many issues of exactly how you're going to do the loot respawn and stuff. It's just because otherwise you just wait 20 minutes as well. Like, I don't know. I guess the transit maybe is faster. I don't know. It's you end up having to have like a full Cycle Frontier style system, otherwise it doesn't make any sense. So you have to be a bit careful. Audio files. This is the streets one. Okay. Not really feeling that one right now. So let's go and have a look at this barter then. So Pevco. It does indeed barter for the Torrey Pines. Actually, I have a couple of them. And how much does that sell to everybody? 45k, 42k, 46k. It's good money on Jaeger. Okay on Peacekeeper. How do you change the default filters on search? So yours doesn't have... Yeah, so if you go into here, if you go there, you could just change any of this stuff, and then you do remember selected filter and you press OK. So you could change it to whatever you like, and then do remember selected filter and press OK, and it will save it for this. What do you feel about 40 rounders? I used to run them a ton, but I switched to 60. I feel like they're better this way, since 60 are harder to get. Yeah, because you... Yeah, exactly. I like them at the moment because it's hard to get 60s. Definitely that. Like, it's better than 30. So... See what Fencer's got in terms of medicals? Nothing. Nothing today. Great. Any idea what percentage the sell-by prices are? No. How much is MP5 now? I think it was $450 before. I think about the same. Isn't that the same as it was? $14K for Analgens. Just under 20K. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's changed by much. Changes go into effect next reset? Oh, maybe. I don't know if... Has anybody reset since they made the changes? 10% on the items I sampled, so just fiddling around the edges, really. Not much. Not much difference. Okay, we're actually nearly up at Ragman's rep. Woods markers is pretty easy. At some point I have to start doing Lighthouse stuff. Terrible. Could look at it on this basis, really. On the maps. So a lot of these ones you don't really need to do. Scout. Ugh, I really should do Energy Crisis, but... Just want to say thanks to the Gunsmith and the Weapon Trader gun video, super helpful. No worries, Eglis. Where'd you find your dry fuel? I think in toolboxes. I think it took me a while. It did take me a while. But you only need to find 6, and then that's the end of it. Should we go POC hunting with your scav? With the flat cap? Go Peaky Blinders mode? Didn't know it needed to reset. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What do you think is most useful from F4? Almost certainly the ammo. Just, it's expensive, but just sprinkle a few bits into the tops of mags. Just having a few rounds of like 762 BP is like crazy. Spicy! Emote day, is it? Right. Got quite a decent bag actually here. Who's fighting over there? Oh. End of that then, I guess. Just absolutely nailed. Oh, how nice. Fun run. Average factory experience. Well, it depends on what you do. If I was going around looting items, which is what I normally do, then it's a lot more successful. Yes, you would hope so. You'd hope so, Master Sheep. Okay, so yeah, I've got this massive bag here just sort of sat around doing nothing. Guess we want to plonk these things in it. Items incompatible. Oh no, why? Why is that the case? Can it go this way? Actually, I guess, does this need to be at the top or something? Like, it works that way around. Okay. That's going to break everything else. No, that breaks, like, my whole system. What about this? Can that go in here? Item is incompatible. Can that go in here? That's not allowed in there. Oh, no, this is not good. What about this way? Okay. That's better. Alright, that's fine. Fine. Okay, that's alright. Do you know the estimated value of GP coin? 14 GP coin for Waffle to sell to ref for 58k. I think when I last looked, the best trade was this. Because previously, grenade cases sold to Ragman for... Actually, Therapist is the... She buys them for the highest, but it was 321 or something. So it was 300 divided by 104. So it's like 3,000 per coin, something like that. Because 58 divided by 14 only gets you like... Wait. What did I say? 321,300 rubles divided by 104. Yeah, 3,000. So 58 divided by 14, 4,000. Okay, well, maybe that's not too bad, actually, with the increase. Maybe that's better. I was only looking at the other things, so that actually maybe could be alright. I wonder about these. Like, what is this, what's this sell for? What do you think? Is the least used but easily obtainable great weapon, players usually ignoring this rival previous ones. Least used but easily obtainable great weapon. Oh man, that's a hard question. Probably the Saiga 12. That'll be my guess. That'll be my take on it. Okay, we'll all BCB FMJ now. That's alright. Yeah, question is, am I going to reset my... God, I took so much damage on this thing. It's worth repairing. We'll get it back to 44 for 30k. I mean, it goes into trader spend. It's probably worth it. Okay. Heavy bleeds, light bleeds encompassed in this, grenade, splint. Okay. Can you recommend any cultist circle sacrifices? 5 MP5 is pretty good. Do I need Pevka for anything else? How many of these can you get per reset? Just the one. Okay. Just booze the quest. We don't really need them for anything. Okay. So close to both these guys. Probably sell it to him because he buys a bit, very slightly more. Two MP5 and 2 UMP bars, so buying an extra MP5, getting a lot of 6 hours. Yeah, they're pretty good. I thought your set was broken again. You seem spaced out. Does repair go into money spent? It does, but it doesn't look like it does because it's kind of broken, the way that the mechanic functions. You need to restart you need to like refresh or basically buy anything, and then it will show up, but it doesn't show up straight away. So it's a bit, it looks like it isn't working, but it actually is. What was I going to do? What else we got to do? Oh yeah, maybe we just go and like mark these things on words because it's like easy. Anything else on woods? Steady signal. Markers, get a military circuit board. Don't know if I need to do that. Oh, gratitude. Yeah, gratitude's a pain in the backside, isn't it? Ghost balaclava, Shamar green. Have enough room for all this stuff? Probably. Ghost balaclava. You can just buy that though. Some more green. Okay. Can I buy ghost balaclavas? No. And then the other two ones that you need is Hipster Reserve and Round Frame. Okay. Okay. Hey, Giga. There's a thread on Reddit saying PMCs are making a lot of sound that isn't playing in first person, so Solar can't tell how much noise they are making. You notice this at all? Well, kind of by definition, no. If you get me. I haven't done any testing. Let's see. Pestily's thoughts of the hardcore wipe. Let's see. Discussion, ref 4, air filtering, repair prices. Here we go. For all solo players, everyone else probably know about it. Your PMC is making pretty loud noises all of the time. Bug. I mean, in fairness, I had noticed that people seem to hear me even when I'm like being kind of quiet. Shuffling, you can stand still. Your PMC can make shuffling noise like Scav's doing. It's pretty loud. Jump noise is probably every single thing you step on is going to make your PMC act like it jumped. Sneaking, standing up is pretty loud. They can hear from pretty far away. Maybe I'll need to test it. I have to try it out. I think they made weight more punishing for noises. You shouldn't be making noises when you're standing still though. Okay, and it's just everyone complaining. Fair enough. Well, we'll have to have a look at it at some point. When we get the chance. Maybe I'll check it out tomorrow. Eric might know. Yeah, he usually does play in stacks, so maybe he will know. Hey, the race been going well today? Yeah, alright, actually. Yeah, been going pretty good. In your experience with the most common lootable drills, toolboxes, final cabinets, or loose loot? For me, it was toolboxes. I just can't seem to find players on Lighthouse for Punisher 4. Seems to just be player scavs everywhere. I mean, utilize that to loot chalets every single raid, so that you can get all the rare items from there, like vertexes and stuff like that. If you're not finding anybody, then you should be able to loot chalets over and over and over again. The main issue is that a lot of people just stay still in the beach areas. They just sit there for like the whole raid. Difficult to test intentionality. The audio stuff sometimes happens with Mojiro. Yeah, it is hard to test intentionally. One of them is literally here. Not the plant bug. I'm sort of tempted to go and try and plant this stuff now. Like right at the start of the raid. I am tempted. I really am tempted. Like, part of me feels like it might be superior to going later. After people are set up, you know? We'll see. Yeah, sniper scav shooting? Yeah. But that's fine. That's up at, you know, top of sawmill or whatever. I'm not bothered about that. Interesting shot over there. Got max level traders, still can't buy HK for gunsmith. Lump. You get one for doing the ref quest line? So yeah, question here is this suicidal? It feels kind of suicidal. Sometimes when something feels suicidal, sometimes it actually means that you're doing the right thing. Tarkov's a weird game. Let's just see. Let's just see. It might be the end of our MCX, but it's fine. Could always buy another one. I'm just hoping to God that everybody's preoccupied. Mission is a good one for smokes. I'm just going to try and stay as still as possible. You could do this prone, it's a little fiddly but worth it. Really? Do the repair thing on factory in 40 seconds, just painful? Mm-hmm. You're a non-threatening PMC, stashing all of the stuff. Do not worry about us. It is all good. It's a long time. It's a long-ass time to be sat on the beach, my friends. Okay, we did it. All right. Next one, up spine. Through 0 cover, it should be 5 to 10. So in a separate room, it could be 30. I think that makes sense. They did decrease delivery from the past. That one's only 10 now, right? That one used to be an eternity. There was like 30 or something. Something really, really obnoxious. If I stand still, you cannot see me. Where does that come from? Isn't that... That sounds like some version of like the Jurassic Park thing. Like they only detect movement. I wonder if a smoke would... I feel like a smoke would make it worse. In some ways. Do you know? Like, especially because I don't know if smoke's a client side or server side still. At one point, the smoke would not go off in the same place for everyone. So you could be stood in the smoke for you, but not for other people. So if there's just a green cloud, and you may not even be stood in it. Yeah, the Streisand effect. I wonder what's going on in there. There must be something going on in there, otherwise they wouldn't have put smoke down. Hard to land on the pier without it falling off. Yeah, and then the sort of weirdly deterministic nature of the smoke grenade falling and the ragdoll effect, and whether it actually is synchronized on both clients and whether it actually covers you or not. There's too many things in Tarkov just not to trust. In my experience, it's just not... The game's just not trustworthy. I think grenades are bad anyway. I feel like it would just draw attention. Yeah, me too. I feel like you're better off just being stationary because it's a weird spot to be, right? So people aren't necessarily going to be looking. And if you're completely still, people actually do miss you in all sorts of really odd places, especially if you're like not looking at them. They're not used to being... They're not tuned to look at like your specific like ADS PMC shape. People are very well trained on the ADS PMC shape. Whereas if you're like not looking at them and perfectly still, often people do actually just walk past. It's kind of weird. Call in an airdrop somewhere else and then run to the stash when people are busy. Now that's next level. I like that idea. That's a good idea. That's a proper good idea. The PMCs also don't look up. That's true. So, yes, throw smoke in the middle of the sawmill to draw attention away from the pier. PMC side is based on movement. If you stand very still, nobody can see you. Oh, we should probably eat and drink as well, shouldn't we? People have T-Rex vision. Actually do, though. Like... I should have brought the green flare, but I mean, I think fortunately our spawn point meant that we're actually on the right side of town for UN roadblocks. This is actually going to be alright. But the last set of barrels is kind of over here. Now we're talking about looking up. Now I feel like I need to. The milky campsite. Tasty. Get lots of shots elsewhere. Not much around here, though. We shall see. We shall see. It's a little bit further on than the Jaeger letter. It's like up in the corner. On the little hill. There are loose loot drops around here. Like with the increase, maybe it's worth just having a little gander. You used to find stuff like Salewers and... Ooh. Powerful. Okay, Slaver. Oh, moonshine. Oh yeah, I can put that in there. Nice little find. Yeah, so okay, the loot buff seems to have worked. I was finding nothing here before. It's pretty good. Moonshine sells for about 90k. It's actually quite good. The fabled, exactly, the fabled loot increase. Does seem to be functioning. Some scavengers left all his milk. Yeah, I know. Got interrupted having breakfast, unfortunately. Poor guy. Alrighty. Good game. I know I played Fable, actually. Or is it just targeted for streamers? Yes, it's just streamers. I have my account. I have a little tick on my account. Streamer loot activated in that. Oh, is he actually a loot box? He is indeed a loot box. The elusive B-33 dust cover. Okay. I don't need car first aid kits. We'll go and check if the underground bunker is open. It is. Water filter, don't really care about that. Whatever. Can't you put CMS in the special slot? You can. You could only put it in the versed special slot. You cannot put it in any other special slot. So I had to swap it with the Serve 12, which is more valuable. Unfortunately. So much nicer for east side extracts on woods. I know, I'm just outskirts every raid. I've swapped that. I've basically swapped to go to outskirts with the green flare, but I forgot to take it this time. Okay, that was good progress to get both those done in one go. This is good Ragman progress. So at least I don't need to do any more quests for Ragman, really, because I now should. I think, actually, I didn't check. I didn't check how much rep those give you, but I'm pretty close to Ragman 4, in theory, as long as I can get the levels. So let's see. We did both of them for him. So that one is 0.3. Yeah, we should be good, actually. And then this one is 0.04. So we are set. Hot delivery, sales night. Now we get this whenever we play interchange. It's quite good. Know your place. Right, so we got the rep. We need 3 more levels, and we need a bit more money spent. Other than that, pretty good to go. Okay. So we got all these things, haven't we? Just sell all this stuff back to him. Hey, the sales night becomes available towards the end of the interchange quests. Yes, me too. But it is what it is. It's one of those things. You get it done eventually, right? I don't mind too much. Of all the gripes I have, it's one that I don't care for. Okay, do we need to do some organising? The answer is probably yes. Sprut! Get your spruts here. Get your spruts here. I don't think I need a B-33. What do you need B-33 for? I think it's one of the gunsmiths, but I don't think... Yeah, it's gunsmith 8. You don't need it for any others, so I'm just going to sell it to Mr. Prapor. Target ring. What do you do with this moonshine? Prapor, I think. Oh wait, he buys them now for 100k. Interesting. Was the Skier weapons case always a barter? Which one? The level 4? I don't know. Which one is that? I think I'll probably just sell the moonshine. Get rid of that from Ragman. What was going on here? I've got a few like random items, haven't I? It's not going to buy, I don't think, if I do it like that. Ah, too much junk, right. Time to spin. Spin the stash. It's got to get away somewhere else. Same with the bolts. Oh, this was from the scav run, wasn't it? Let's see what we got in here. 10 moonshine, 10 vodkas, 5 slickers. I don't remember this one. Do you ever purposely wait out 20 minutes of raid just because you know the place you have to go is being camped? Sometimes. I only do that offline, obviously. Doesn't make for very good content on stream, but sometimes I do it offline, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to do. It wasn't this. It was, I think it was heating, wasn't it? Yeah, I needed to do the run. I really needed to run this craft, but I forgot. It's only 13 minutes, not too bad. Probably just not as cost efficient with the fleet. Yeah, maybe it's one of those ones. It's funny, isn't it? Because there's a lot of these quests that you just think like, oh yeah, sorry, craft. So you're just like, well, I don't really need to do that because it's not very efficient on the flea market. But then, we could really do with doing this. This is a proper candidate for waiting. Because it's like inside the treatment facility, at the front of the treatment facility, 2 at the back of the facility. 2 at the back, not that bad. That's kind of all right. But the main problem is the one just inside. I guess it's not that bad. What's the best method for keeping track of hideout items and task items? I just end up looking them up a lot. Like, genuinely, that's all I end up doing. Can you go to the Lighthouse? Because I need to learn the map. Oh, God. But Lighthouse is so miserable. Honestly, it's so miserable. It's such a bad time. It's so bad. I hate playing at Lighthouse. I feel like I've ended up playing it way too much in previous wipes. I'm always playing that map because you need to for Lightkeeper. It's been like forced into playing it over and over and over again. It's just miserable map. Absolutely miserable map. Can I take this off? Yes. Can you buy these? Yes. Can I buy the pistol grips? No. We'll sell it to... We'll just sell the mag then. Ugh, I should really move some other stuff. Some, like, single items. Get rid of... Push this up here. That and this. Okay. Started my Tarkov career on Lighthouse, probably why I fell for it. The pain. I tried to not do any Lighthouse until, like, Punisher. At this point. I was really hoping that they would change that at some stage. So you can do Punisher on, like, more than just one map. But not yet. I was trying to make enough room to get one of these bags, and I just can't seem to do it. There's always seems to be something else in the way. I need to put a bag on so that I can get this, so I can make it work. But then this is going to cause me more problems. Maybe what I do is I do it this way. And then I can shove that in there. And then I can grab one of these. Pin this. Put that in there. That in there, that in there, that in there. This is going to go back in here. Okay, well, I mean, this needs to be solved in some way. I'll figure it out at some point. Just need to stick like this and those in there like that. Something like that. Okay, so the lighthouse situation. I mean, going with this feels like a bad idea, but... I do have to go. Now, how else can you get out? There is a car extract. I don't know if that's worth it. How much is the car extract now? Is it still 40k? Could just put the same kind of bag of balls that use the sorting table to put it back. Oh, yeah, and then I got the items. I don't know. Maybe I will go with this. All right. So I need to get a load more markers from Ragman. Gonna depend where we spawn for this. You think if transits such as spawn later into existing raids, reduce factory time to make less dangerous way to enter some maps? Maybe. Why do a barter for the docks case? Therapist. Cat, lion, horse. Funny, I need more horses, actually. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go then. What other tasks do I have for Lighthouse? I've got loads. I haven't done any of them. Lost contact, the hermit, vision. Seaside vacation. God, I've got so many to do. Maybe we'll buy like... I'll buy one more marker. Go and do like one of the other ones. Okay, let's just try it. We'll just try not to be killed. It's horrible, this one. Lion I should keep. Yeah. You need it for both Living High and also for Doc's case. So I'd keep it if you can. I think you need 2 then. Total. Actually, you need loads for the scav case in theory, but... Just pick and stick with 2, try and do it all at once, just gets players killed. It's true. I need to do the energy crisis one more than anything. I'm just thinking if we start over by the strikers, we can just go and mark one of them at least. Have you tried 1440 stream on Twitch yet? No, because the internet that I have here is fine. I mean, I know we were lagging out earlier, but it's fine, but it's not good enough to support rebroadcast in that way, enhanced broadcasting. Because not only do you have to stream, like Twitch won't re-encode anything, so you have to stream, I can't remember exactly how it works, but it encodes like a 1440p and like a 720 and a 480 or something. And you have to do all that on your side and send them all 3. So doing that in combination with YouTube, I think it's going to cause an issue. So I've not done it. Good luck, hope you don't crash. It's been stable for the last little bit, right? So I'm feeling a little bit more confident. Touch. Yeah, it's like 20. I'm doing 20 on YouTube though as well. So the internet here is only 70. So I'd be going up to 40. Which, and it's like that's like 70. You know, when it's working properly, right? Like you start to get within the danger zone of, you know, potential dropouts and stuff. So I just don't really want to do it. When I'm back at home, I'll do it probably, because at home I have 900, so that'll be no problem. Won't even touch the sides. But here I don't have quite as good a line. I'm also not sure if my stream PC will actually handle it. I'm running it through NVENC at the moment, and I don't know if it'll handle it. Because right now I'm running it the NVENC chip at 75%, and that's a Twitch stream in 936 or whatever it is, and a YouTube stream in 1440p. So if I'm running then, I don't know if there's a way to. I feel like there might not be, but I don't think there's necessarily going to be a way to utilize the YouTube stream for the 1440p section of the enhanced broadcasting, and then the other bit's just a standalone. If that's possible, then it's probably okay. But I don't think I'll be able to do two 1440p streams and the other stuff required for enhanced broadcasting all on one NVENC chip. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to. Are you on vacation? No, why? Oh, I'm in this temporary room because we've got renovations going on at our house. Any steps on getting shooterborn done? Kill people at spawn. I don't do shooterborn, so don't listen to me, but take something cheap like a Mosin and just try to kill people at spawn. It's honestly what my best suggestion for you. Okay, so this is like probably the worst possible spawn point we could have had for this. Because we are country miles away from where we need to be. I know NVENC's got a few different lines for encoding, but it's more about the actual, because you can only get up to certain qualities of encoding within those. As I said, a 936 and a 1440p is 75%. So I don't think I'll be able to do it. The 40 series GPUs have two NVENC chips, so they're much more robust for encoding, but unfortunately that's in my gaming PC. Am I? I'm currently running BCP FMJ. I probably should have upgraded to CBJ for the Lighthouse. Really? Because the likelihood that I'm going to be fighting PMCs is a lot higher than the likelihood of fighting scavs, especially compared to other maps. Maybe get a 4060 for encoding only. That sounds pretty expensive just for the ability to do Twitch enhanced. Have you ever managed to hit Kappa? Yeah, I got Kappa like 4 years ago or something. But then my daughter was born and I never had time to do it after that. Spending my time doing more important stuff. Looking after kiddo. Business expense? You still have to pay for it. Like it's... Yes, it's tax deductible. You still have to pay for the damn thing. It's not like it's free. How much is a 4060 anyway? Personal stream on YouTube, horizontal, vertical on Twitch, separate borders. Yeah, but the 4090's got two NVENC encoders in it. That was the issue we were just talking about. Whereas the 3070 that I run in my streaming PC has only got one. Have I gone too far from the first one of these? Or is it further along? Is it down there? I think it's further along. Like people believe doing charity streams just writes off your taxes. I have no idea about that belief. What do people think happens? Getting 4,000 series cars nearly new is now impossible. Oh, really? Oh, great. Yo! Where am I getting shot from? Just curious, what did you study in college? Physics. I'm about to go for ABI. This is my alt. Cool, cool. What were we doing in the end? Oh yeah, we were trying to get our way over to here, weren't we? Okay, let's see if we can get along here. We don't just get caught. Yeah, I've been doing some pretty cool. So trying for experimental physics. We're going down a different path. Yeah, it is definitely interesting. I've actually been doing quite a bit of reading recently about physics stuff. I ended up going down the rabbit hole again. Oh, that's not a fall I want to do. That's really not a fall I want to do. Regretting going that way. Yeah, it's tricky though, isn't it? It's just like modern science is kind of hard. Like we're kind of stuck. Physics is sort of stuck a little bit. It's been stuck for a while. I'm trying to find these approaches to unify the two big modern theories. Okay, great. The slow rounds of the MCX. It's like 500 meters per second. What are the issues? Read and watched a lot of articles, videos on string theory, unification. Yeah. Exactly. So the two very successful theories that we have today that work really well for their respective fields are relativity, general relativity that is, and quantum mechanics. And merging them is very hard. Some people say string theory is not a theory in the scientific sense. Well, the issue is that it's very difficult to prove a lot of this stuff with experiment. And so it kind of begs the question of how exactly, how exactly to kind of prove a lot of the things that are being worked upon. It makes it very difficult. What is real? It's an important question. Especially when you look at some of these theories, right? It's like very, very bizarre. They're very bizarre ramifications. You know, the stuff that happens, or at least the stuff that we see through experiment at the micro scale, is highly unintuitive. That's why people, you know, quantum mechanics has got a reputation, right, for that in particular, for being highly unintuitive. Well, I mean, because it is, right? It just is really unintuitive. And it has weird features that seem impossible, but are true. Gigaphysics time? Physics theory during repacking in Mag and Lighthouse. This type of Tarkov did you not see anywhere else? Yeah, it's true. No, I don't know, because yeah, I did a physics degree, so and then I didn't pursue physics any further, which I don't regret. Oh, +3 fun. I don't regret, but on some level, on some level, now that I'm a bit older, it kind of feels like something that, I don't know, there's just something about it that's like, it just feels important. I don't know if that makes sense necessarily, but it just feels important. What's the relativity theory? Well, the general relativity. General relativity is the theory about space-time. So, special relativity was kind of formalized first, which is the sort of easier version in inverted commas. So special relativity deals with the fact that ultimately the speed of light is the same no matter how fast you're moving, which feels incredibly counterintuitive, but it's kind of that's sort of the base principle that underlines like all of relativity, really. That's kind of where it begins, is with that premise that no matter how fast you're going, the speed of light is the same when viewed from your perspective. So the ramifications of this is that people disagree on the ordering of events, depending on how fast you're moving. Someone moving faster relative to somebody moving slower looks like, to the observer, looks like their time is moving slower. It's very strange. It's very strange. So, I mean, that's special relativity. So that assumes, so space time is like X, Y, Z, and T. So it's basically just like 4 components. You treat them all together. General relativity has got space time itself, which can be curved. So it's like it describes more stuff. It describes stuff that's not just the weird like length contractions and time dilations and all of that kind of stuff. It then also describes like everything else to do with, you know, objects bending space-time and why light moves around black holes and all sorts of other weird stuff. So that's relativity. So everything is sort of relative, and it's all based upon the speed of light being constant in every frame of reference, which is just like, it's just that thing. It's that, if you said it right, then this is the thing. When Einstein thought about this in the first place, it's just like, it doesn't seem like it's possible. If you're traveling at half of the speed of light and you shine a torch, you still see light disappearing away from your torch at the speed of light, but an observer also sees the light disappearing away from your torch at the speed of light. It's like highly counterintuitive, and it ends up making sense because the time bit changes. It's like, it's so weird. It genuinely is a complete mind mess. Does it describe gravity bending time? Yep, that's general relativity. Yeah, I think. As I said, it's been a long time, and I'm like reminding myself of exactly how all this stuff worked. But yeah, so that's like, if you are the closer you are to a gravitational source, the slower your time goes. Sort of similar kind of thing. Because space-time is like bent around objects. It's like Interstellar. Like Interstellar is like accurate, maybe not necessarily in magnitude, but like the effects are correct. Is Memory Key worth opening yet? Probably. Memory Key's almost always worth it because it's easy to get to, and sometimes it has nothing in there, but sometimes it's got amazing stuff. Yeah, gravity is an outcome of space-time. Exactly. It's very, very strange. I am going to try to mark this. Then the other weird theory is then quantum mechanics, right? So those are the two. They're the two like main branches, really. It's relativity, which deals with big stuff, primarily. It's not. Let's put it this way. It doesn't necessarily deal with big stuff per se, but it's not a quantum theory. So it doesn't deal with particles per se. Can't remember whether Can you run off the side of this without getting blown up? I think so. I think so. Whereas quantum mechanics is the tiny stuff, individual particles. So that all begins. People normally talk about that from the perspective of the double slit experiment. That's sort of where. Actually, it's not. It technically isn't where it begins. It begins with. Because before people thought that most things were either waves or particles, one or the other, and there's a series of experiments. There's two really, the main two. If I'm not butchering the history of this, I mean I'm not an expert in the history of how all of this came about. But there's two kind of main experiments. One's called the photoelectric effect, which is the first thing that Einstein looked at actually. And that was that if you shine light on a metal, electrons come off. And so, but the strange thing that they found was, because back then everyone just thought of light as a wave. So the strange thing about the photoelectric effect is that if you take like red light, for example, and you shine it on this metal, nothing happens. No electrons come off. And you can turn the light up as bright and bright and bright as you like, and no electrons will come off. But if you change the frequency and make it blue, which basically if you shorten the frequency of something, it increases the energy of the light. We know this now. If you changed it from red to blue, and even if the beam was really weak, all of a sudden electrons would start coming off. And so it's like, okay, so this isn't just like, this is more than just like a wave thing. Because a wave, right, you can just, like a sound wave, you can just increase the volume, right, to make the wave more powerful. But that's clearly not what's happening with the photoelectric effect. There's something about the frequency. So ultimately, that's kind of like the first. Let me just deal with this guy. Then we'll carry on talking about quantum mechanics. I saw someone running up onto the roof, so I'm just going to sit here for a second. Someone's shouting. It's not goons, is it? How do you have this information to hand? I did a physics degree, and I've been looking at it recently. Did you want to teach or do lab work? Not really. I studied it out of interest, and then I just kind of didn't want to do it anymore. Because the reality of being a professional scientist sounded just quite hard. It just sounded like a hard... Oh, shit. Oops. Wait, can I not get out that way? Oh, crap. How do they not die? I should probably full heal, really. No, it's just rogues. Yeah, you probably need to research. Yeah, publish a research paper. So you basically need to go through the PhD program. No, stop, stop.
Enemy!
Oh, it is the goons. Crap.
Arm is broken. You'll be hard to jack off now. I got hit, but it's okay. Carry on.
Hey bro, are you PMC?
We got a bandit.
No, there is rogues coming.
Movement ahead.
I think I'm just going to have to abandon ship here because I'm running out of ammo.
I see him.
Have I got ammo? Only for the AK. Ah!
Take this, you
Oh, no!
motherfuckers! Ha!
No, this is crazy!
Oh, fuck. Teammates down.
Oh no, it's US ammo. Ah! Ah! Oh my god! What's this guy got? FMJ of some description? Oh my. Work like US ammo too? Aim punch gods, it's fine. Have you seen a difference with loot? Yes. Okay, I've got some sauce. We could put that in this. Maybe. Is she goated stim? For wipes past, present, and future. I think we've got a little bit of respite here, so let's see what the deal is with this guy. AFAC, that's gonna come in handy. Actually, what's in this? FMJ, okay, so it is pretty bad. Deagle staff. Cat tourniquet, perfect. Okay, what's this key? Reset cottage. Fine. So this is BCPFMJ. This is my other mag. This is the AK one. I've got rid of that. Got these. This one is half. I need that in my gun, just in case we have a problem here. Master of Disaster? God damn. Eat? Oh, crap, yeah. And then drink. Oh, my arm went. Because I didn't heal it. Rubbish. Damn the durability. I know it's really low. I'd be better off with the 74U, but I don't have any ammo for it. Okay, we'll try and... Well, it's got a bit of sauce in that, whatever. Holy moly. Okay, so this... What have I got here? How much BCP have I got? I've got any. Got enough maybe for... Actually, I guess we could... Yeah, we can plonk that in here. Maybe this is alright-ish. Check big pipe, maybe? Oh, man, but the others might be there, you know? Okay, so I got a 40 of that. Okay, so I can use this. Right, I'm gonna use this again. Wasting all my serve. Want the stash to bulge after this run. M6 on Gorge's gun. What's we are down to? 92. Okay. Okay, now we're doing alright. M6 isn't barter, no. So it's a lower, and then you just build it in the workbench. Not the server connection! Leave me alone! Not like this. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Not like this. Right, let me back in. Okay, well, this is going to give us a chance to talk about quantum mechanics again. Okay, so we talked about the photoelectric effect. So that was important. So it turns out that basically, red light doesn't make electrons come off of a metal surface. Blue light does. So it means that there's something intrinsic about, like, the light itself. So light can be thought of as, like, you know, a particle, like a packet of energy, rather than just like a wave. You can't just turn up the intensity of red light and have electrons come off. We are back. We are back. So that was the deal. So then the other part of quantum mechanics, the main part of quantum mechanics, is the double slit experiment. That's the main one that everyone goes, did you die? No, I don't think so. My internet failed. But we're back. We're back. So the double slit experiment, that's where it gets really weird. So you have two holes, and you shoot a particle, and it can go through either of them because they're very close together. And what you'd expect is a lump at hole number 1 and a lump like on a screen afterwards, right? So you have two holes and then a screen. So you'd expect to have a lump by hole number 1, a lump by hole number 2, but that is not what you get. You get an interference pattern like ripples on water, as if those things were as if they were waves. But this is very curious because things like electrons don't normally look like waves. But the issue, the crazy thing is, then if you put a little detector in and see where it went, where exactly did the should I put it on this? Should I just take this? I don't even know. I don't even care really. If you see where it went, where the particle went, the interference pattern stops happening. And it is indeed very curious. What else we got going? Is this efficient? That's quite efficient, right? Let me get rid of this. Put these things in. Just for now. Is this thing efficient? A little 2-slot? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, how long have we got? 10 minutes. Right, so we've got this, and we've got the other one. There's actually a Actually, it's super water here. And an iskro. The issue now is that with the... Yeah, do I want to go back and get them? Am I going to die of thirst or hunger? No, unfortunately not. We've got this boy here. Killed this guy. Protection Osprey. With class 5 plates. Sure is something. How damaged am I? I'm zeroed. Okay, well we should probably just take this then. I'm going to slap this stuff into here. Put that in there. Drop this. Grab that. Now we've got a suppressor on this guy. So we're going to get rid of that. We'll take this. Put that on there because we can. Why not? Okay, let me care for that. That's fine. Drink the super water. Yes. Right, okay. So now we've got to somehow get out. So what I'm gonna do. I don't have that long. Don't know if it's worth looting Big Pipe. Is it actually worth looting him? Is there like another one still gonna be just like around here? I guess it's just over there. Oh, someone did loot him already. Oh, Goon's plate frame. That's like... It's even better, I think. Actually, I could probably take both. What's he got in this? M62. That actually is better because that means that I can use my MCX. What I think I'm going to do is open this up. Throw us some of this in here. And then chuck the rest of this in there. Well, that could stay there. Throw that, take this. Right. Can't be bothered to take this, but... Okay. That backpack is useful for certain quests, but... God, I'm so heavy. 60 kilos? I might just go and check out, see if the car's there. Plates and LCBR? Nah, I'll be fine. Careful not to load the MCX with the 5.56 mag. That's a good point. Hello, it's a standard web account. City level 32, just finished Punisher. It's cost me everything over 6 mil. We will support Stash 2. Yes, photons are not individual particles. Well... If you send individual photons out the gun instead of the whole mass, you still get the wave interference pattern. Exactly. And this is why it's mad. Are you risking cash for tax every raid? No. I've only done it on this map, just because it's kind of annoying. I can't remember if there's any... I don't think there's any mines at this side. Actually, I guess, can I check here? Okay, train is already gone. Wait for a second. See, the annoying thing is that the stuff I need to go and mark is just in there. I wonder if I could just throw all this on the floor and then come back. Maybe it's worth going to check. A, is car even there? Because otherwise we've got to go to Northern anyway. Is car there? No, it doesn't look like it. Right, I think I've got a... Have I got something that deals with this? I've got Dobbles 2. I think we'll deal with this. That health degen? Yeah, I know. Actually realised I don't have this set. God. Yes, Northern Road. Can I get to the other bits before Northern checkpoint? Yeah, can I go and plant these before I like run out of time? I should be right. 4 minutes. That should be okay, no? Should be fine, no? Oh wait, this is one of them. And then there's these set over here. And then it's just over there, right? This should be straightforward. You're good with time? Oh, I'm dehydrated. I don't even care. I'm just drinking this. I don't even care. We're just drinking the water. Chug it down, boy. Chug it down. Come on, let me out. Oh, for God's sake. That's hydration, baby. Didn't know you could drink super water? Hell yeah, you can. Here we go. 1 minute left on the clock. What a raid. What a raid. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. This is always the way it works on Lighthouse for me. It's just like it just takes forever. It always just takes forever. Oh man. Crazy. 7k. Nice one. Rogue, boss. And a bunch of gear. Excellent. Right. I'm well over time. I need to go right now. Honestly, if you didn't disconnect, maybe you'd have died to scavs that lead to the boss weapons. I know. Dodged a bullet. Dodged a bullet. Right. So we just got to do, we've done mechanics 1, the energy crisis. So now we've unlocked the granite 4 plate. So now all we need to do is just, oh, I need to do one more interchange for this, but never mind. And then I did lost contact as well, just because I did it on the way through. Drug trafficking, same place we have to go before. So yeah, we just need to get Prapor like 200k more, and then we can buy classified plates from him in the front. And we got all this tasty gear, so excellent. Right, well that's going to be it for today. It is... Yeah, so Wednesday... I'm not sure if I'm going to be on tomorrow. I feel like I'm not going to be. But basically, I'm going away for a LAN party, so I'm not going to be back on until like Monday next week. So I'm going to be gone for a while. I'm still going to be on my PC. But if you need to ask me something on Discord, I'll be around because I'm going to be playing video games. But yeah, so I'm going to be off for a bit. So I'll see you like next week. And... enjoy the Modern Warfare 2 beta, because I'm going to be playing the absolute living crap out of that. So I'm probably going to be coming back with some stories of that. And yeah, just going to get some R&R with the lads, playing some games. So peace out, everyone. I'll catch you later. I'm going to go head over to Jesse, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, friends.